All right, shalom, shalom. Get that situated real quick. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashum, Yahushua, Bashum, Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles, the honors to the elders, a great millstone, much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird, the one say shalom. So we get right into it. As you see the title, 3 entities are being purged right before your very eyes. And what is these 3 entities? All right, first and foremost, when you first come into this truth, all right, is putting off the flesh, putting off that old man, killing that old man day to day. All right, you being renewed in this truth. All right, you stop following after the heathenistic ways. All right, and secondly, all right, which all ties back to back to the garden. All right, so-called white man and Eve. All right, which you got righteous sisters, but this goes for the wicked lots of our sisters. The ones that are out here having a good old time. Why? Because this kingdom caters to them. As the scriptures say, there's a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass of men. So you seeing that independent mentality, that independent lady mentality is being purged, man. And these people are going to realize that the men of the Lord, what we've been saying out there, you women ain't exempt from judgment. Manasseh had did a lesson about that, and that's very true. Women are not exempt from judgment. Matter of fact, there's more women than men. So, hey, you do the math. There's going to be more women that's going to get judgment out of here, and hey, there's also going to be more women that's going to be saved. But that's just how Yahweh Shemiah set it up. And then thirdly, all right, which you can put in any order really, is this man Esau Edom's kingdom is being brought down right before our very eyes, man. We're seeing his infrastructure being torn down to pieces. He thinks that he's going to win, that he's going to have a large feast. No, that large feast is going to be bashed in, with Yahushua, like the Kool-Aid man. Yahushua is going to be like the Kool-Aid man, just bashed through the party, man. You're not going to reign and rule over us forever, right? So your enterprise is being broken down. And call Elohim La, Yahweh by Shemiah by Shemrakakadash for that, all right? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get some scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying. Give me 1 second, because I didn't check if I had the stream up or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. All right, it's up. All right, so going back to it. All right, this is Proverbs 8 in verse 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. You see, and this goes to the hopeful elect, the ones that are seeking the Lord. All right, when you seek the Lord, you purge out that old man, and the Lord starts to sup with you. You have that spiritual eyesight to defer, to see who's out there speaking the truth, and who's out there for vainglory, and out there just breaking down the scriptures wrong. All right, my fruit. This is verse 19, all right? My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver, all right? Well, what is this fruit? Okay, coming into this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's the Lord's fruit, okay? And when you get the Lord's fruit, hey, you become a real man, all right? You become a real austere man, all right? You ain't like these jakes out here that's effeminate out here, and also thinking that this world's going to last forever, all right? It's verse 20, Proverbs 8 and 20. I lead in righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment. Verse 21, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. All right. So ultimately, when you come get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, you're purging out that older man, and you got a reward coming for you, you know, when you endure to the end, you know. But you got to endure to the end. You got to stay at your post. And the Lord, you know, I want to do a lesson on this. You know, the Lord want to hear sound doctrine. He doesn't want to hear your mixtape, bruh. You know, because you know, I'm an artist, so you know, you got a lot of people, you know, on Instagram. They just be getting in your inbox and posting up their mixtape, you know, claiming that they doing it for the Lord. Like, bruh, get out of here with all that, man. Anyways, this is Romans 12:1. You know, going back to you know, this is the first entity that's being purged, and that's your old self. All right, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto power, which is your reasonable service. You see, if our big brother Yahushua, you know, he laid down his life for the brotherhood. Hey, this is our reasonable service to go out week in, week out, in season, out of season, to do this work. You know, we're presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. All right, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of power. You see that? All right, your mind is being transformed and renewed when you come into this truth. Once again, that old man is being purged. Okay. Matter of fact, this is Ephesians 5:15. Seeing then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. All right, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. All right, when you come to this truth, hey, you realize, hey, we got to get up and running, man. Hey, you got to get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You got to go out there and preach this word. All right, you got to go out there, blow that trumpet, warn Israel, let the people know that the enemy is coming in like a flood, man. You know, and that's what we're doing. But only the wise is going to take heed on it, and the wise is going to seek the Lord YASHAMIAHLA early. You know, when you read Proverbs 1, which I may get in, I may not. I see where the Spirit takes me. You know, when you read Proverbs 1, you know, those that tarried to turn to the Lord, those that thought, you know, we have forever to turn to the Lord, you know, they're going to be the ones out there mourning. They're going to be the ones that's going to get laughed at by the men of the Lord and Yahushua. You know, they're going to be confounded. And when they call upon the Lord, whether they know the name of the Lord or not, which most likely they're not, they're going to be calling on Jesus. You know, the Lord ain't hearing all that, man. So they're going to be confounded. You know, you should have been in the house of mourning. You should have been out there seeking the Lord while you had the chance. All right. So those people are going to be purged. All right. They're going to be the dross. Okay. Because when you put gold in the fire, that dross is the impurities. All right. And that's the 2/3. And the gold, hey, that's the elect. Okay. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what is the will of the Lord Yahushua is, and be not drunk with wine, wherein with excess, and be filled with the Spirit. Okay, so you're not supposed to be unwise, walking around here like a damn fool. Okay, all right, those days of you walking around like you're a child are over, man. All right, you're a man, so walk as a man. And it says, be not drunk with wine. Okay, they can be physical wine and definitely the wine of this world. You know, the wine of Christianity, drinking the wine of Babylon, man. All right, because you're not going to understand. You're not going to be able to understand the times that we're living in, man. All right, and so this is going to going to the second entity that I named, you know, the women, man, you know, because the women in this kingdom is put on a pedestal, so they're going to be brought down low. Those that are not in this truth, and those that are not joined into the men of the Lord in these last days are going to be confounded, are going to be destroyed. All right. So once again, going to the second entity that's going to be purged out and is being purged out before our very eyes, because you watch what's that cat's name? Kevin Samuels. You know, hey, the women is hating them, man. Hey, the women is also hating some of the men of the Lord because, hey, all we doing is bringing out truth, man. You know, and they can't handle the heat, you know. You know, and Thawad YASHAMIAHLA for the righteous sisters out there. And Shalom, Shalom. YASHAMIAHLA Barakatah. All right, Shalom. So anyways, going to, this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and gathering shall not come. All right. So, hey, you see, you know, hey, you may go on Instagram, or you know, you see the condition of people out here, you know, in these streets. Inside joke. You know, how are people's acting, man? They still out here partying. They acting like the Lord ain't coming. You see the gas prices rising up. All right, you see the storehouses becoming empty. Matter of fact, I may get that, and you still turning up instead of turning up to the Lord, you know. You know, so many days and years you're gonna be troubled, man. Verse 11: Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you barren, gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, so a lot of women got a lot of you know, the ones that are in this world. You know, a lot of them are going to get that judgment upon them, man. You know, harsh judgment is coming upon these people out here. Why? Because they walked in great pride. They thought that these days were not going to come. You know, as you read in Habakkuk 2, though it tarry, you know, it shall surely come. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, it may seem like it's taking a while, but things have to, you know, it's on the Lord's time. You know, 1,000 years is but a day to the Lord. All right, and we're in the time of the end, man. JT is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. All right. Let's see. Matter of fact, going to the storehouses, because this is what's happening, man. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Give me 1 second. So I meant to do this earlier. I might play a section of Double 77. You know, because these are the times that we living in, man. You know, and you can't be playing no games with the Lord. Give me 1 second while this thing boots up.
Homeowners, this
damn commercial.
Is just for you.
Salaki, y'all. But
$760.
There we go.
This is Double 7. Another update to what's going on here with this Colonial Pipeline ransomware cyber attack. We now have the governor of Virginia putting into motion this state of emergency. And they're doing so here, saying that we're not sure exactly how long this is going to last, but they want to ensure that the people of Virginia have access to gasoline as much as possible. So they're saying that while the EPA has issued a temporary fuel transportation waiver to increase the supply of gasoline, this move by the governor allows the state agencies to issue their own waivers as required by the state. So in terms of truck drivers and how many hours that they can drive on the road and this and that, a lot of that's getting waived to make sure that this can keep on coming through. Now, there are reports that in certain areas, gas stations are saying that as of right now, those that are saying that they're out are out because people kind of stormed the stores, panic buying, and that's why they're out. They expect more shipments to be coming in to replenish them. So already, with the talk of all this, we're seeing people going out en masse, and I've seen it with my own eyes. Many gas stations with huge lines, and others running out of gas as of right now. So this is the latest state of emergency to be declared, this time out of Virginia.
All right.
Make sure to follow me on the live streams.
So, hey, you know, we are in those times, man. You know, these international bankers is setting up, you know, policies, you know, to have the people rely on them, man, to rely on the government. You know, hey, you can't move, you can't maneuver without the government. But the elect, all right, the hopeful elect is going to wholeheartedly trust and seek on YASHAMIAHLA. All right. A prudent man understands the times that we living in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get there real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, because rest of our people are not walking circumspectly. You know, they're walking as fools. It's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You see, I read that. Hey, the scripture stays true, man. All right, the simple pass on and are punished. You know, they think that these days are not going to come. These days are here. Okay, ain't no time to be playing around with the Lord, man. All right, these days are here. All right. So, matter of fact, going to the storehouses being empty, because that's what we're seeing. You know, that's what we're seeing right before our very eyes. In 2 Ezra 6 and verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be empty. Hey, it's going to get a lot worse out here. Not with just gas. All right, it's going to be food. And it's already happening with food in several places, even over here, man. You know? So that's why you're supposed to walk circumspectly, understand the times that we live it in, fast and pray, ask for salvation, man. For the Lord to beam us up. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one another, fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right. So you're going to have Pookie and his best friend, you know, fighting each other, man. All right. Jake against Jake, you know, Edom against Edom. These are the times that we in, you know, Jacob versus Edom. All right, this is the Lord's movie, and the Lord has it all staged and set for it all to happen, man. And Lord willing, you know, hey, we be able to, you know, however the Lord set it up, hey, Lord willing, we be able to just sit back and watch it all unfold, you know, and definitely, Lord willing, we'll be able to see the reward of the wicked get beaten up in them chariots. All right. So, matter of fact, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men. All right? What spirit are you in, man? You know? Because you see, once again, you see the condition of our people. They still out there in the house of feasting, like nothing ain't going to pop off. You see the war over there in the so-called Middle East popping off, but they ain't wise. They're not given the eyesight to understand. I mean, it's like the eyesight to perceive what's going on. Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom, Malak. Shalom. Hey, I've been watching your videos, man. I've been eating good on those, man. This is GMS. Witness of Yahweh Shai 144. Ecclesiasticus 40 and verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife, sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and scourges. These things are created for the wicked, and for the sake came the flood. You see that? All right. And just like it came in the past, hey, we're in a time where all that's coming again now. All right, the Lord required that which is past, man. All right, so you about to see all hell break loose in these last days, man. Call on YASHAMIAHLA. All right, because that means the kingdom of heaven is literally around the corner for us, man. You know, Jake is going to be seeking death in these last days. Why? Because they're not ready. They're not spiritually ready for these times. Okay. You know, we just got pray to y'all about YASHAMIAHLA that we spiritually ready to endure. Okay, because you're going to see a lot of bloodshed in these last days. A lot of people are going to get jacked up because they did not choose to seek YASHAMIAHLA. You know, once again, they were in the house of feasting and not in the house of mourning. Matter of fact, this is verse 3, Ecclesiastes 7 and 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance of heart is made better. You see that? Because, hey, you're maneuvering in this world, man. Hey, you realize that, you know, when you read Ecclesiastes 7:7, show the oppression making the wise man mad. Hey, you know that you under oppression, man. You know? Hey, that makes you go harder for the Lord. You know, as Apostle Tahar has how you say, you know, quoted this year to be, you know, hasten the year of Yahweh by Simeon outside. Hey, you in the house of mourning, you gonna hasten the coming of Yahweh by Simeon outside. You gonna be doing these videos, gonna be out there preaching this word, man. All right. And so this is verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. You see that? Once again, thinking that nothing's gonna, no type of calamity is gonna hit you, man. You know, this is not your kingdom, Jake. All right, so this is the time to be in the house of mourning. So Lord willing, when all hell and tribulation hits, hey, you can be in the house of feasting. You know, hey, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. So hey, you be able to eat in these times to come. Hey, you want to eat? Hey, you got to put in work, Jake. And Jake's not putting in work. Matter of fact, this is Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. These times are coming, Jake. Jake don't realize that these times are coming, man. For these pine away streaking through for wants of fruits of the field. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were meat and destruction of the daughter of my people. So a cannibalism is coming back, man. So once again, 2/3 of Jake is going to be purged out in these last days, man. You know? And it's just got to happen. Somebody got to be the 2/3 and somebody got to be elect. And Lord willing, we of the elect, man. You know, hey, that's a horrible thing to do, to eat your own children, man. Hey, that's coming back. That's coming back, man. So that's why you got to fear the Lord. All right? Hey, we just got to pray to y'all by Shmi outside that this gas thing continues on, man. You know? Because when this gas, you know, the gas crisis continue, that's when eventually the truck, you know, all the truck supplies is going to stop. Matter of fact, the brother brought it out. GMS witness of Yahweh, YASHARAHLA 4:4, Amos 9:10. All the sins of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. All right, all the people, all of our people, man. Slacky, the 2/3 of our people that think that Jacob's trouble is not going to come. All right, you gonna die by the sword, either by Yahweh himself coming and cutting you, or these nuclear missiles, man. All right, you gonna eat that, man. All right, and we say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Hey, they thinking that these evil times are not gonna come. All right, these evil times is gonna catch you off guard, Jake. All right. And so the men of the Lord, you know, those are the hopeful elect are expecting these times to come. These times are going to catch Jake off guard. All right. Let's see. This is verse 11. The Lord Yahweh by Simeon have accomplished his fury and have poured out his fierce anger and have kindled a fire in Zion. You see, this is the anger of the Lord, bringing back cannibalism. All right, bringing these plagues and nuclear missiles upon our people, man. All right, that's the anger of the Lord. Why? Because you chose the ways of Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. So that's why you gotta get jacked up, Jake. This is all in the Lord's plan, man. You know, hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right. And they have devoured the foundations thereof. All right, so now I'm going to jump down to verse 17. As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. You see that? So 2/3 of Jake have you know, they believe that Esau, Edom is for their well-being. It's for their help. No, this man has a perpetual hatred, man. This man wants to take you down. All right, so you believing in this man's system, and you're going to be confounded, man. You're going to be destroyed. Matter of fact, continue on, verse 18. They haunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains that lay wait for us in the wilderness, man. All right, this man has so many ways set up, you know, to jack up Jake, man. This man's an evil scientist. All right, he has studied the body of Jake, man. He knows what Jake hey, ultimately he knows what Jake he knows the laws. He knows that we of the people of the Lord. So he knows that we ain't supposed to eat that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. So this man has so many ways set up for Jake to, for the Heavenly Father to be mad at Jake. So he got that shot. Slacky them waters, I should say. When you look at the ingredients of what's in them waters, all right, things that you're not supposed to put in your body, man. And he's also gearing up. I saw Apostle Tahar post up a video earlier today. Esau Edom got the soldiers with the jetpack. This man's coming after you, Jake. This man has so many ways, plans devised to take out Jake. That's why we gotta humble ourselves and pray to YASHAMIAHLA that he has mercy upon us, man. Let's see. So now, all right, as I said, the third entity, that's being purged right before our eyes, that's the enterprise of Jake. Slacky, the enterprise of Esau Edom. All right, his kingdom is literally falling right before our very eyes. You have all these plagues, death, and destruction that come upon this earth. All right, and once again, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a scripture real quick. Proverbs, I believe, dang it, it's been a second. It's Proverbs. Dang it. It's been a second since I brought it out. Proverbs, which I may just move on. All right, this is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see that? And the wicked is bearing rule, and the people are mourning, man. Earth is supposed to be a beautiful utopia. All right, but is it? No. That's why the wicked is bearing rule, man. So now we're going to get on E, man. We're going to get on you, E. All right, so this is Mark 3 and verse 24. If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And that's what we're seeing right before our very eyes, man. All right, you got the Republicans versus the Democrats. You got the so-called racist E's versus, the E's that are so-called for Jake, which they both, they both are the devils, they're against each other, man, instead of holding hands and being with each other. That's another way how we can tell that this kingdom is through. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. All right, this house is divided against itself, so it cannot stand. And if Satan rise against himself and be divided, he cannot stand. But what have an end? All right, so once again, this kingdom is divided. And this kingdom ultimately is going to be destroyed, man. All right. Matter of fact, going to Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. You see that? All right. Compared to Yahweh's eyes, man, you only been ruling for a couple seconds, man. You ain't been ruling wrong for a long time. All right, and it said joy of a hypocrite, but for a moment. All right, because this man is a hypocrite. All right, these are this is a hypocritical nation, man. All right, they uphold the Bible, but they don't do what the Bible says, man. The Bible is just like a little shield, man. All we just the people of the Lord. You don't do nothing that the Lord tells you to do. So that's another reason why these Edomites are going to be destroyed, man. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds. All right, that's that pride, man. What is the Lord going to do to you? Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? And he have swallowed, yeah. So that's pretty much, yeah. That's what's going to happen to you, man. You're going to perish forever. So ultimately, after your slavery, man, all right, you're going to be gathered together, and there's not going to be any more remaining of the house of Esau, okay? Matter of fact, going down to verse 15, he have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Power shall cast them out of his belly, man. All right. Why? Verse 19, because he has oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. All right. So that's why all this man's riches are cankered, man. Ultimately, his riches are going to be translated unto our hands, man. All right, because he has been given the blessing of the sword, and so with the blessing of the sword, he has raped, robbed, and murdered our people and our other nations as well. All right, he had raped, robbed our people, and this man has a lot to pay, man. Matter of fact, going to Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You see that? This land can't be cleansed unless the persecutors, all right, the ones that shed all the our brothers' blood, you know, starting with the northern kingdom and bringing the southern kingdom over here, all right, killing our people over and over. All right, brother sent me an article about the Trail of Tears. Well, guess what? It's going to be a Trail of Tears for Esau, Edom, man. All right, he's going to be thrown in the slave ships, man. He's going to have a continual employment. First, one of his continual employments is cleaning up these dead bodies out here. All right, once it all said and done, you know, once the nuclear missiles hit and Yahushua, all right, crash that sky, you know. You going to go into slavery. You're going to clean up them dead bodies, man. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go to Job 18. All right. I'm going to get a couple of these scriptures. I'm going to close out, and Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Job 18 and verse 16. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets. This is what's going to happen to you, Esau, Edom. All right, we seeing that happen right before our very eyes now, but hey, in the kingdom of heaven, and after you're done with your slavery, once again, like I said, ain't going to be any more remaining of the house of Esau. He shall be driven from the light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astonished at his days, as they went before were affright. Surely such are the dwelling of the wicked man, and this place of him that knoweth not power. All right, so all this is going to happen to you, Esau, Edom. All right. Hey, call on YASHAMIAHLA. Hey, we seeing it, man. Hey, we seeing these curses cling unto Esau, Edom. And it's beautiful. And they really going to cling unto him in the kingdom of heaven. So I'm going to get this last scripture and I'm going to close out. This is Job 18 and 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his flower shall not shine. All right. The wicked is going to be put out. The wicked is being put out right before our very eyes now. All right. The wicked is going to be confounded when the men of the Lord, all right, when they come in like a flood. All right, when Esau, Edom come in like a flood and the men of the Lord get that spiritual power, hey, they're going to be confounded, man. When Yahushua and the host of angels crack that sky, they're going to be confounded, man. Their light is going to be put out. All right, their kingdoms, man. You look at their kingdoms. All right, Rome ain't going to be remembered. Babylon the Great, which is America, ain't going to be remembered. Hey, Egypt ain't going to be remembered. All right, all you other nations' kingdoms ain't going to be remembered. All right. Y'all light is going to be put out, and while the light of the Israelites is going to shine forever and forever, man. forevermore. So, Lord willing, it's edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash, the bonds of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Lord willing, it's edifying. Until next time, Shalom.